P3-1 is pretty straightforward. We're just going to draw the outside profile. Need to mention real quick that 1 through 9 are optional. If you have time and are motivated, then you can create these and get input and ask questions about them. But for the most part, these videos are really just for that reference if you decide to go down that path. Also, I mentioned that we're going to use some of the older versions with the commercial version of Solidworks. We have the capability of doing multiple installations. So since I sometimes encounter files that I want to leave in an older version and we're not backwards compatible, I leave the those instances on the other machine. So looking at 2013, there's a slight difference in maybe the layout, colors, textures, but all of the same types of components are here. So we'll do a couple of projects, metric and inch in each version, and then when we get back to the assignment, I'll stay in 2018. So for the front plane, we'll go into the sketch, and again, kind of noticeable now that the colors shift, but the inferences, the lines, all of those types of things are staying in there. So we have 15, 15, and 15. So I'm just going to go ahead and set all of those to equal. We have an overall height. Oh, this was in metric, so well, let's do 40 millimeters and accept. So anytime I put mm after a number, it's going to switch, and then we can go to millimeters, grams, and seconds. This kicks me out of the sketch. I just have to right click, get back into the sketch. And then 40 millimeters on the width, so same thing, select, control, select. We'll go to equal and put in a few dimensions, and that will cause it to go fully defined. So the remaining should be 10 millimeters high. I didn't really need a dimension there, so let's escape a couple times. 10 millimeters high, 10 millimeters long, and now we're going to set it for a depth of 40 millimeters. Okay, and then we'll go to Control 7 and perform the save. Alright, so I'm not sure where this is going to. Okay, quick pause. Since I changed over to my desktop, then I have my OneDrive needs to be synced. And again, it doesn't really matter which cloud drive you use for the assignments, and because there's personal information, I try to save that on Google Drive. And then either OneDrive or Dropbox. Also have Adobe Creative Cloud. And so too many cloud drives to choose from. So I had to add the folder back to this drive, and then we will be able to navigate to that folder. And then when I go back to my laptop, nice thing is that it will be anything that I save over here will be over there as well. So create my folder for 3-1, and then this is figure P3-1. Put my initials on it, and I'm going to put a 2013 on this one, just to kind of denote when we do the example for the later versions of what happens when you open an earlier version, the kind of warnings that it gets and gives you to let you know. I'll save that, and we're on to the next one.